What's up, everybody? It's finally beautiful outside here. I should be outside right now enjoying my weather. It's about 75 out here in Michigan. But I want to do this video real quick for you guys. I just got this in and I'm pretty blown away with the quality of this knife here for the money. This is a Ganzo G6801. It comes in with 9CR14 steel. You can see it's got a real cool long skinny spear point or drop point blade on it, which I absolutely love. Liner lock, G10 scales. Got the real cool looking digital 80s looking camo pattern on this. Got mirror polished hardware on this knife and liners. Now the liners are not milled out to save any kind of weight, but I absolutely love the feel of this knife here in hand. When I seen this knife, I ordered this on Amazon. I thought it was a little smaller, and I was very happy to see this. This is actually a larger knife. Now, I'm a pretty big guy. I'm 6'3", about 250 pounds, and I got pretty large hands. Not humongous hands, but this just fits my hand perfect. I absolutely love the plain, simple lines of this knife here. I think it should appeal to a lot of different people. Being that we didn't, go crazy with the choil here. The jimping on the back here really doesn't have much traction on it. I personally don't really care for jimping anyway. I don't mind a little bit of it, but that doesn't bother me at all. Thumb studs are well executed. They stand off. They're about the same width of the knife, so they shouldn't hang up, and you can see they're tapered. So the thumb studs are well executed. I like the flow-through construction here. Beautiful mirror polish pillared standoffs there. Pocket clip. Let me close this real quick. Pocket clip. I love the pocket clip. I don't like deep carry myself, so this is plenty of room to pull this knife out of your pocket. Now, I'm not afraid to show people I have a knife on me. I don't carry a knife for a weapon. It's a tool. So I prefer to have something to grab onto, and they give you plenty of room to grab on. A huge lanyard hole here. You can run whatever you want through that pretty much. Let's go ahead and check these bushings out. We have Teflon or silicone style bushings for the pivot inside here. I tend to prefer bronze, but that's a preference. These are a little smoother actually, as far as opening. The only hit I really have on this knife overall, and it's not even a hit for me, is the pocket clip is not reversible. So it's tip up right-handed carry only. So for you left-handed users out there, this knife wasn't really made for you. But you know what? You can't really trust a left-handed person anyway, in my experience. They're always a little shady. Of course, that's a joke, you guys. But yeah, this is a right-handed knife. But for the price, if you're left-handed, I would definitely recommend still getting this. This knife right here came in at $13.95 on Amazon. For that price, I mean, I'm just blown away at the quality. This is an excellent knife. For 20 bucks, you can get this knife here for an excellent EDC and go out to McDonald's and buy 5 onion cheddar burgers and feed your family. That's just friggin' awesome. I mean, great blade. Now, the edge on this came with, let's say, about a 35-degree angle. Evenly cut, good job on the grind. But, every knife I buy, I always take down the edge. I take them down to about 20 degrees. I spent about, let's say, maybe 10, 15 minutes grinding this edge down. I got it down to about 25, so I like to get it a little bit, just a little bit down to 20, okay? I tend to prefer a 20-degree angle when I grind an edge down, and I sharpen it at 25, if that makes sense to you on ceramic. So I sharpen on 25, and I go quite a while before I have to touch it up down to 20. This one needs a little more work. Like I said, it's about 25. It doesn't have a super mirror polish finish on it, but I only spent about 10 or 15 minutes on it. Let me show you here. You can see it's very sharp. And probably about 5 or 10 more minutes on this here, and I'll have it at a nice mirror polish edge. So I'm not a huge, or I don't really have a lot of experience with 9CR14 steel, but I assume it's probably better than the Kershaw 8CR steel. And I can tell by when I sharpen this here that the steel is very hard, so I imagine it's probably going to have a pretty good edge retention on it. And Ganzo likes to use their 440C steel, so I imagine it's probably pretty comparable to a 440C steel. But there you go, guys. This is the Ganzo model G6801, $13.95 on Amazon right now. I don't think you can find a better knife. Let me, I got this rat here just to show you. This is a rat 1. It kind of reminds me a little bit of a rat 1. Not necessarily in the blade shape, because this is more of a center point, spear point edge, where the rat has that big upsweep to it. But the handle scales are about the same thickness. It's almost the same size. The rat 1's just a hair longer, you can see. But I have to say, guys, I kind of like the Ganzo a little better myself, just because I prefer a center point edge. I prefer a spear point blade. And I like that I like the plain simple lines of this here. I like that it doesn't have an aggressive finger choil, but it offers comfortable purchase on your hand. Where the rat 1 kind of has this large upswept finger choil here in the handle, kind of canoe shaped. Still a very comfortable knife in the hand. Just personal preference, I prefer this Ganzo right here. Ganzo is about $14. The rat's going to cost you about $25. So Oz 8 steel versus 9CR 14. But for the $14, like I said, I don't think you're going to be able to find a better knife at that price. This is a knife that you could use and use and use, and I think it's going to probably last you many years to come. It's made very well. I can tell by the looks of it. So there you go, guys. That's the Ganzo G6801. This one's in the digital camo pattern. I've seen these in orange and also black scales. The G10's nicely done. Home run by Ganzo, guys. $14, definitely highly recommend it. I'm going to give this knife right here, this is my personal feelings on it. I'm going to give this knife a 5-star for the price that you're paying. This is an excellent option. Of course, if I was a left-handed person, I'd probably knock this knife down to about 4 stars, just because they didn't offer you a left-handed clip option. But me being a right-handed user, this is all day long a 5-star knife. For $14, you just can't beat it. There you go, guys. That's the Ganzo G6801. This is a badass blade, and I think anybody out there would be happy with it. Pick one up. Michigan Edge out.